Hey, what's up, guys? I just wanted to take the time today to make a video about how I build instrumentals and kind of walk you through the making of one that I thought would be kind of fun to do, so you can see my process and maybe get some tips for yourself. I hope you enjoy it. If you have any questions, leave me a comment. And I will say at the end, I do cut the video because I thought I would be done with it, but I decided to bring it back and put you know it all together for you. So really, that's everything else is done in one take, so that you can kind of see the entire process I go through. So hope you enjoy, and let's go have some fun. After this, so I have my basic piano riff right here. And so that's all loaded up, already been recorded and everything. And what I want to do then is start throwing the percussion into it, right? Because once I get that first riff and the kind of tune and tone of the song, that's when I start throwing the percussion into it to find that groove, to find that pocket, and see where we're going to take it from there. Some people start off with percussion. I prefer to start off with a basic instrumentation and then build percussion and then add to the instrumentation. So that's what I'm going to do today. So I've loaded up a bunch of sounds on this drum pad, and yeah, we're pretty much going to just take it from there. So the first thing I am going to add to this beat is a kick drum. Really simple. I'm just going to add it on every downbeat, kind of give it a metronome tick with a little bit more ride to it and groove. And from here I can add and subtract it later on in the percussion if I want to. But right now we're just going to leave it as it is and kind of just build stuff around it. Right. Let's get some snare in there. Jazz that up a bit, actually. Alright, we're gonna quantize that real quick off of the beat. There we go. Move to the next thing. So. Let's get that thrown in there. One, two, three. So right now, pretty much everything is sounding a little bit off because the MIDI records at a delay. So I have to really get back and quantize things after they've been recorded. So one button. Still sounds a little bit off. clone this real quick so we get that sound back that we wanted. All right, there we go. Quantize this to a third of a step. Now, since again there's that delay, so ba-da-da-da, right? That's what we want. So we got to move this up just a little bit to here now, and same with over here. So what we're doing really is just compensating for the MIDI delay. I could set the buffer length a little bit. I could set the buffer length to a little bit lower so it would come through better. However, I've just found that that causes even more trouble, and it's easier just to, you know, for me, I'm working on a little bit slower of a computer. Play it out before, you know, we start throwing in and trying to compensate for it later. So see how it sounds now? All right, so now this is where we're going to start taking this to the actual mixer and getting the levels down right. So let's take this down real quick. There we go. That's the sound we want for the snare. Now let's bring that kick up a little bit. And then the snare. Alright, so we got the first sound in. Now we're going to start looking at the ba 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 ba. There we go. Raise that level up until we find out kind of where we want it. Alright. Let's bring that back. What I want to do is kind of throw some reverb on that to give some airiness to percussion, but at the same time drop the sound itself down so it's not dominating. So let's throw that on 3. There we go. Do that so I have this. Has that reverb, that airiness to it. If we drop it down under the snare. Now for these, so I almost want this to be a hi-hat sound, so I'm gonna quantize it with a low shelf. So what this is gonna do for us is cut off all the high note of it, or the low. So we get that hi-hat sound to it without it being like the sizzle of the hi-hat itself. And now the very last thing I do want to do is throw in some hi-hat. So we're going to take that up to track 7 real quick. EQ that for hi-hat, and then we're going to throw it on. So all I'm really doing again is throwing a shelf on this to cut out the low end and give it just more of a high sizzle. And then we're going to take this hi-hat and put it in at every half beat. So bum, 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 bum. There we go. That's the beat right there. So that's what I would do stuff with at the very end, and this is what the final sound would be. Hey. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. That's the basic groove of how I do a lot of my music. I know it's a long video, and maybe it's boring, maybe it doesn't sound as good as I think it sounds, but this is just what I'll play with for hours, is just, you know, making different beats, different pockets and stuff like that, and trying to find, you know, the groove of a song. So from here, I'd probably start adding some, there's already piano, maybe adding some background guitar, add some strings to it, definitely bring in 808 some, and like throw that on so we can get like a high low end and almost build it up. Like this is almost sounding like a Logic or Wale type beat right here. And you know, so maybe bring some snare rolls or hi-hat rolls into it, and some of that trap stuff that's going high and low with the snares and the hi-hats, and kind of just fine-tune the percussion from there. But like what we have right here is really the meat and potatoes of the track itself. So yeah, it took what, I don't know however long this video is, 5-10 minutes. I mean, the piano riff took, you know, a little bit longer to figure out, but once you start getting a feeling for this kind of, you know, groove and pockets and percussion, you can build, you know, the railroad tracks for your song really easily. And then all you got to do is, you know, put that train on it and start pushing it down the railroad tracks and see where it takes you. And yeah, so I know I posted about it in a video earlier. This little MIDI keyboard is one of my favorite things in the world. Definitely recommend it. I have a lot of fun with it, and as you can see, it's really convenient to use when building out a lot of percussion tracks, because you don't have to go individually click where you want each percussion to happen on each note, and you can kind of organically, you know, play it out and figure it out yourself. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it, and if you got any questions, you know, you can DM me or leave a comment, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see y'all next time.